Hi everyone and welcome back to another video of Kiwi Investments. In this video, we will talk about the live market depth chart and then we will come back here to have a look at this table again to see what has happened in the New Zealand stock market this week. I had a different video planned for this week, but I decided to make this video instead due to a request from one of my subscribers. In my last video, he wrote, "Awesome video, can you please cover a bit about the market depth chart on Sharesies next video? Cheers." Well, subscriber, I sure can. I can do one better. I will show you how to get a better, quicker, and much more easier to read market depth chart that is also completely free. So you won't be paying $10 a month on it. Instead, you could maybe donate a little bit of that money to a struggling YouTube channel that's showing you how to save $10 a month. So anyways, before we start, I have a feeling that this video will get a lot of dislikes when or if Sharesies were able to find this video, because I will be showing you ways to work around their fees and save yourself $10 a month. So I would appreciate it if you were to give this video a like so it can reach out to more people before the team from Sharesies sees this. Cheers. Okay, let's get started. Currently, Sharesies is charging $10 per month for the live market depth, which is ridiculous and a ripoff. If you're new to Sharesies and haven't used it before, you can get the first month free. Just go to settings, then go to subscription, and under add-ons, go to market depth. It'll give you a little bit of info, including how much they will charge you. And when you are ready, click on subscribe. Now that feature will be added. So if we go back, I'm going to keep this auto renew off because like I said, it's a ripoff. So if we go back and search for a company, go invest, going to type in QEX. That's the company we talked about in the last video. And now you can click on market depth. When you click on it, it'll bring you to this page. So at the top, you have the last price the company was traded at. So that was 53 cents. Down below is what the price closed at yesterday. Today's highest price the company was traded at, and also the lowest price the company was traded at. If we go down a bit, offers are basically the selling prices. So the next lowest selling price is from one person selling 11,000 shares at 53 cents. After that person, we have another person selling 9,000 shares at 54 cents. Down below bids are the buying prices. So we have two people wanting to buy into this company at 52 cents and combined they're buying 103 shares. So if you already own shares and you go to sell some of your shares at market price, this is how much they will sell for, because this is how much the highest bidder is buying for. So if you own shares and you sell at market price, you will get 52 cents per share. And likewise, if you buy shares at market price, you will be buying from this one person, selling them at 53 cents. So that's how the offers and bids work. You can also expand them to see all of the offers and expand this to see all of the buying prices. If you go down a bit further, you have today's date, how many shares have been traded so far, and the amount in dollars that has been traded. And this is the weighted average traded price. So basically the average. Go down a bit further. 10 o'clock is when the market opens and you can see the history of the transactions up until now. So when you're buying and selling, you can come up here and get a better feel of how much you will be buying and selling for. And you can use limit orders to target your buyers or sellers. But like I said before, paying $10 a month for this is ridiculous. I will show you how to get it for free. And that is with ASB Securities. Now, ASB Securities is free to use. They're not going to charge you $10 a month for that chart. All it's going to take is some time for you to set up with them. And if you're not with ASB, then it might take you longer to set up with ASB Securities. But if you are paying $10 a month for market depth, why not spend that time signing up with ASB Security? Because it will save you $10 a month. Now, once you have signed up and you want access to that market depth, just search for your company. So we were looking at QEX. So just come up to the search bar, type in QEX. It will pop up, click on it, and then click on Go. First, it'll show you some details. But then if you click on this tab here that goes depth, come down a bit, and you have the same information, but much more easier to read, in my opinion. As you can see, there's two buyers buying 103 shares at 52 cents. Come back to Sharesies, go refresh. Two buyers buying at 52 cents, a total of 103 shares. So it's the same information, you're just getting it for free. And up here you have the last traded price how much it has changed, what the highest buyer is asking for, what the lowest seller is asking for, what the market opened as, the highest price it was traded as, the lowest price it was traded at, the weighted average, how many shares have traded, and the amount in dollars that have been traded today. So I'll show you a bit on how this works. First, I'm going to log out because this is not my account, and I'm going to log back into my account. So here I am signed into my Sharesies account. And if I go invest, and the company I want to buy is Mainfreight. And as you can see, I don't have the option of market depth here because I have already used my free month and I won't be signing up for that again. Usually when I'm trading, I have my Sharesies account open and my ASB account because Sharesies has lower brokerage fees and ASB has this chart for free. So I will get a better idea of how much I will pay for the shares. So I'm looking to buy Mainfreight. And if I come up here and type in Mainfreight, click on go, and I can see the next highest buyer is buying them at $46.21. And there's one buyer buying 2 quantities, which basically means 2 shares. Now I see that there's no one buying the shares at $46.19. So that means if this trade goes ahead, if this buyer gets 2 shares at 46 cents, then I will be the next highest bidder. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm just going to click on refresh just to see if nothing has changed. Oh no, something has changed. See how quickly things changed? I'm still going to put my bid at $46.19, but I will be third from the list. So let's go ahead and do that. Go invest, limit buy, I'm going to put in $100, $46.19. Let me just go back and click on refresh. There's no one buying it at $46.19, so I'll be the third highest bidder. Go invest now, confirm limit buy. Sure. Now if you go back to ASB, go click on refresh. That will be me buying 3 shares at $46.19. So like I said, I'm the third highest bidder. So if these trades go ahead, I will be the next highest bidder and I will get my shares for $46.19. So just to recap, if you buy the share at market price, you will be paying $46.03 for it. If you sell the shares at market price, you will be getting $46.21 for this. There's only a 9 cents difference, or 9 cents spread as they call it, but I've seen companies where the spread is much bigger. Now, of course, if I want to be the highest bidder, then I can always change this to maybe $46.22. So if anyone out there wanted to sell at market price, those shares will come to me. But I'm in no hurry to buy into this company, mainly because I already have shares in this company. So I'm happy to wait until this goes down to $46.19. I can log off now and continue on with my day job. But just because you're the third highest bidder doesn't mean you're always going to get it at this price, because the price can keep going up. These might get filled up much faster than the buyers. Another benefit of signing up with ASB is that you have the morning style recommendations. So if you click on that, right now this one is outdated. If we look at the right hand side, it says it's been sieged. But if we type in a different company, let's go Set Energy, then you see the analyst recommendation on the right hand side. And it's telling you to buy because they evaluated the company to be at $6.35. Right now, it's trading at $2.79. And if you want to find out why this evaluated at this price, then you can just click on it and read up what they're saying. So if you're into the analyst recommendation, then there's something extra you will get with ASB. Let's come back to our order, go depth, go. There we go. We are moving up in the list. We are now the second highest bidder. So I have a good feeling I might get it, but at the same time, someone else can come and put an order for $46.20. Then I will go back to being the third highest bidder. Can't really predict which way it's going to go. Okay, on to the second part of this video, and that is this table here. For any new viewers out there, very quickly, the first column is the company name. The second column is the ticker symbol of the company. And in the blue column is the price the company was trading at on the 20th of Feb this year. I picked 20th of Feb because that's the day before COVID-19 caused all the share prices to go down. Next to it on the light blue column is the price of the stocks that closed on the 31st of July. So it's the price that closed on last Friday. The column next to it is the lowest price the company was trading at since the 20th of Feb. And next to it, it has the percentage change as well since the 20th of Feb. And next to it in the orangish yellowish color is the current price. So current price is basically the price closed on Friday this week because this video will be uploaded in the weekend. In the green column is how much the company has changed since the lowest point. And in the light blue column again is how much the stock price has changed since last Friday. So since 31st of July. And in the darker blue column is how much the stock price has changed since the 20th of Feb. Now, as usual, let's play around with this. Let's come up over here and change this to highest to lowest. I'm not going to spend too much time on this part because hardly anything happened in the stock market this week, and you will see what I mean. It was a very slow week for the stock market. Now, the biggest gainers this week was Eroad, which makes electronic systems that makes it easier for charging, tax, health and safety compliance for road transport. Just Life Group is New Zealand's biggest supplier of water coolers and filters to businesses and organizations. And Sky Television is an interesting one. Their aim was to reach 1 million subscribers by 2021. And in their latest investor briefing call, which I was listening into, the CEO said that they have already reached their goal in April during the lockdown. Sky Television has combined Neo and Lightbox to bring a lot of different entertainment, but sports is still a huge part of their business. And as sports industries around the world are trying to think of ways to get people hyped about their games, as long as Sky Television hold exclusive rights to broadcast them in New Zealand, Sky Television should be alright. I don't know if any boxing fans follow my channel, but the fight between Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. is a perfect example of sport industry trying to get people excited about the sport again. Although this is only an exhibition match, I am super excited about this. Anyways, Sky Television is looking to expand into providing Kiwis with broadband as well. So that should be interesting to see how they are going to compete with what's out there right now. Sky Television is currently third highest on our list. But if you look at all of their share price last Friday and compare them to the current share price, you can see that there isn't a much difference. You may be able to see that the companies on the top of our list this week are all small cap companies. So any price change in their share prices will equal to a big percentage amount gain or lost. So for example, if we look at Rakon, the price they closed at last week was 28 cents. The price they closed at this week was 30 cents, so that's only 2 cents difference. But that equals to a 7% gain. After Rakon, we have an ETF, and below that we have T&G Global, which was an essential company that worked throughout the lockdown, but they're still 2% below what they were trading at on the 20th of Feb. They released their half-year results this week, and they had good revenue and net profit as well. So there may be a little bit of more gain to go with the stock. But remember, I'm not a financial expert. I'm not telling you to put your money in any specific place. As usual, do your own research. This is just for entertainment purposes. Now, if we go and change this to lowest to highest, again, these are all small cap companies. Like for example, Pacific Edge is a company that we talked about in the last week's video. And the change in their share price this week was from 75 cents to 71 cents. Which is only 4 cents difference, but with a small cap company like this, that equals to 5% difference. But look how much they have gained since going into lockdown, 446%. There isn't much to talk about this week because nothing has happened. So what I'm going to do is change this from A to Z, and I'm going to go down slowly, and you can pause the video on a company that you want to see. Nothing much has happened in the stock market this week. And I think that's because of what's happening in America right now. Everyone is waiting to find out what the next stimulus check is going to be, and it's making everyone nervous. I was keeping an eye on the American stock market as well, and it's the same story over there. People just aren't investing. Everyone's nervous about the stimulus check and what that's going to be. Don't forget to like the video before Sharesies starts disliking this video for what I have showed you. I have done a video comparing Sharesies with ASB Securities in the past, but back then, Sharesies didn't have the live market depth. Now they do, and this is why I made this video. That video will pop up on the top left hand side of your screen, or you can click on the video on the top right hand side of your screen where I talk about the future of New Zealand's economy. Or you can click on the Kiwi dollar in the middle of the screen to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.